I was waiting to see some of them with water bottles, but we didn't get that. I don't think I saw anybody out there.
No, we didn't see anybody laid out in the sand or
I'm
anything.
I'm sure they got a hold of some. There's no way they were out there running when this heat today. Even our air temperatures were in the low 90s, but still got humidity. So those feel like temperatures in the triple digits. Not a surprise. Still in summer here in South Texas. Kicking it on over. Look outside right now over downtown. We've got mostly clear skies here outside, looking beautiful. It was a great day to get out. Despite the heat, that is. Right now, low 90s, feeling still like 104 degrees here in Corpus Christi. Winds coming out of the southeast between about 10 to 15 miles per hour. We've got high dew points, which means humidity is in place, which means it is feeling sticky, muggy, and hot out there still as we wind down our afternoon. Upper 80s for Port Aransas to Ingleside, Rockport. Similar trend we're seeing across the board and across the coastal bend area. Everyone in those upper 80s to lower 90s this afternoon. Wind speeds right now fairly picking up here across the coastal bend area. We're expecting that over the afternoon hours, giving us a nice little breeze that also is helping push in some of those sea breeze showers we saw earlier today, between about 15 to 20 miles an hour in some locations there across the coastal bend. Here's some of those showers that we had throughout the day today. Isolated activity, again, nothing that was heavy, just kind of working in from our coast. Already starting to clear on up. We'll continue to do so as we head into our late evening hours. We lose that daytime heating, so we lose a lot of that energy. Otherwise, you'll notice this is a trend we're seeing across the Texas coast. Houston also dealing with a similar trend here for their day today. Quick look through the water vapor imagery here. This is something that we'll be focusing on because this is what's going to bring us our rain chances over the next few days. So what was sitting in the Bay of Campeche starting to move northwestward is this wave of moisture here, and this is going to continue to move northwestward and eventually getting to the South Texas coast. This darker green pigment color that you see here, this is above average precipitable water. So this means that we're going to see rain chances increase. We normally will have green across the South Texas because we just tend to see humidity and moisture often, especially through our summer months. But when we start to see that darker shading there, that means and tells us we're going to see an increase in some rain. And so here's the outlook that we're looking at through Wednesday. So through the next 3 days or so, areas along our coast and north of Corpus Christi really going to get in on some chances of that, looking at about 1 inch to 1.25 inches, while areas to our inland locations and brush country may not see as much. And again, this is just that tropical moisture moving along our coast, going to send in some showers for them. Isolated locations could again see greater amounts, and rain chances are going to stick with us as we go through through the rest of your work week. Mondays, that's kicking on off. Rain chances will stick with us all the way through Wednesday. We start to see a bit of an unsettled weather pattern all the way through the rest of our week, really. Look at the tropics. 2 waves now coming off the west coast of Africa. This one has a 40% chance, looking like some nice activity here forming. We'll continue to watch that 40% chance over the next 5 days. Another wave coming off will have a 20% chance of development over the next 5 days as well. All of this just a signal that the tropics are really starting to wake up after we've seen a bit of a lull there. Haven't had our name stormed quite yet. Here's one that's a little bit closer for us in the Caribbean. This will continue to move. It's having to battle a lot of dry air right now. We'll continue to watch it, not worrying about any of those quite yet here in South Texas. As you head into the work week, make sure you're packing the umbrella and the rain jacket for the kiddos as you're kicking them off to school. We've got rain chances sticking with us daily. Brian.
Thank you, Mariah. Well, President Biden